Hello everyone, my name is Capp and welcome back to the channel. Another 7 Days to Die video. We're on day 3 of the Backwoods series. Now, real quick, I was able to use the campfire through a cooking pot in here, got some water cooking here. I cooked all the rest of the meat from the meat that I got from killing Miss Piggy down below. Dropped off a bunch of crap in here, so this is kind of full. I did make me a chest, but I'm not too terribly worried about it. The first thing I'm going to do is go back and fix what I forgot in the very first video, or in the last video, I should say. Let me see, where's my hay bales? Okay, and yeah, I got inside here, was so concerned with trying to figure out which one of the pieces of the leg armor I wanted to get that I just walked off and left the jewels behind. I don't know why, but I'm not specifically going to the trader today, so I'm not too technically worried about it. But, you know, the fact that I just completely walked off and left them there, it's just like, I cannot believe I did that. Whoa, went a little too deep there. Okay, pick this one up. There we go, now we have them on us. Okay, now somebody had said that there was a ladder inside, and that is absolutely true, so let's see if we can jump up here and see if we can make the jump across this gap here. I'm going to guess that we can't, but who knows. If we fall, at least we won't die. Ah! Hey, we actually made that. Now something else collapsed, so I'm not sure if we can make it again the next time we go through here, but, you know, better is an option than no option at all. Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to go over to that house over there, and we're also going to take all these empty bottles, or these empty water jars we have, and fill them up with water, obviously, so we can come back. But in the meantime, what I did was I made a chest, and this is something that I wanted to do in the last series, and I never ended up doing because, well, I died before I had an opportunity to. Anytime I'm ever playing a game, I always like to, like, right out front, see, we're just going to put you right, you know, because this is going to be my house. Let's see, we're going to put you right here. Basically, this is going to be my place where I throw all the crap in there that I need to take to the trader when I get ready to go. Put everything inside one little spot, and then I don't have to worry about trying to find it. When I come in and out, I come back from looting places, drop this off in here, and I can sell some stuff, you know, just put it in whatever I'm going to. Now, real quick, also I need to do, let's see, I'm going to put one into intellect, and I was going to put one into skull crusher, I think. That's what I was going to do. Yeah, I had 2 skill points left, and what that'll allow me to do is I can make a, an iron reinforced club that's level 1. I can go ahead and craft that. It'll take a couple seconds. I already have one here, but that way I can put this mod that I found inside the house, which I'll have to go back and get too. But right at the moment, I'm not too terribly worried about all of that stuff right now. I know there were quite a few people in the comments, whatever, that were unhappy with the fact that I left a bunch of stuff in this house. Again, I'm going to be making that my home, so I'm not too terribly worried about getting all of it looted right now. I just wanted to completely clear it out for what was inside of it, and then we can deal with trying to do the rest of it later. But I need to go get some water before I spend a whole lot of time doing that. Got a nice little impact crater here, it looks like. But we're going to go over, we're going to check out this house. We're going to fill up these bottles of water so that we can at least keep our food supply and our water supply at a decent pace before we, you know, start trying to schlep things back and forth. So we'll be real interested to see if perchance if we run into a horde tonight or not, because we're on day 3, so it's potential. We had a very tiny little horde on the very first day, a giant horde of 2 zombies, but we'll see if we get any more here, because we got a little bit here. This is not the biggest of houses. There's probably some sleepers indoors. But before we do anything else, we need to go over here and go ahead and fill these up, because I don't want to get back to the house and realize that I completely forgot. And we got a ton of jars here, so this is going to be good here. Fill those up. Go ahead and put these here just in case. Let me see, go ahead and drink one here so I can start getting things going again. And use a little bit of this charred meat. Can start getting my max stamina up before we head inside this house. So we'll see what kind of things we can find in here. We've got a tiny little shed out front. I can already hear a zombie in there. So we got plenty of arrows, so I'm not technically worried about that. And now we have another club that we can do. And yeah, I did completely forget in the first video I was talking about. I was like, why couldn't I modify these stupid weapons? It just wasn't working. I forgot that you got to be able to have your skill level up 1 so that you can make the level 2 weapons here. Oh, first hit. Beheaded. That is the way I like to see it happen. Okay, so are you inside here or are you upstairs? Oh, we got another one over here. Oh, we missed. And she is down, but not out. Now she's out. Okay. Where are y'all at? I don't want you... Are you up there? I can hear a whole bunch of noise. Are you under the house? Let's check this real quick while we're in here. Sure. Blueberries, charcoal grill, maybe some rotten meat. Yeah, that's what we want. Rotten meat. I'm not gonna bother with that right now. I'm already encumbered. Okay, let's see what's going on in here. So we got Brittany's laying down, and Brittany is still going to be laying down. We got a small little gathering in here, not too big a deal. And he is down. Make sure there's nobody in here. Nobody sneaking around. That door is locked as well. Okay, let's go back to this room. I don't want to miss anything entirely. This is kind of cool. Kind of nice little summer home. One piece of wood. Some brass. Yeah, might as well get that. I'm going to eat this real quick. Use that. These empty jars I could go down there and go ahead and fill up as well. Let's see, I got our extra club here that we need to do something with, but our iron pickaxe is where we're kind of lost on this one. The iron pickaxe we're using to beat on some stuff, and now we need some forged iron to fix it. Don't worry about this. I'm not worried about being over encumbered. We're not very far from the house. We're just going to clear this place out, get as much crap as we can. Nice, 2 more cooking pots, bottle of water, and some coffee beans. We could definitely use some coffee. Wait, where was this at here? There we go. Ooh, nice. Got to dye. We can actually dye this first one here. This club we just made. So do we want to go with black? I think we should totally do that. Here, we'll do the black dye. Modify that for now, just to make it look nice and cool. We'll put this down here and keep the other one there. I know some people are like, oh, I can't believe you do this. It's just the way I'm going to play. Money! Well, that could be useful when we finally do go to the trader. All right, let's go in here and look around. This opens up to the main part of the living room. Okay, that is that first window we saw. Nothing. You know, most of the stuff that we've been looking at behind the paintings has had absolutely nothing with it. There's home sweet home. All right, nothing out here, but that's just a side door. Nothing else in here. Nothing else. Okay, this room is officially cleared out. And doesn't look like there's anything else in here. That opens up the laundry room. Let's go check out the bathroom. Ah, there's Sylvia. I figured there's somebody hanging out in here. What's up, girl? Why are you hiding in the closet? Medicine cabinet's already been looted. Wood and glue. It's not too bad. Check the toilet. And I remember, you know, back in early versions, several early versions of 7 Days to Die, the toilet was almost a guaranteed way to find a pistol. That was just the place you went to find pistols, was toilets inside the houses. Never made sense, but was always happy to open up the house and see a bunch of toilets with guns in them. And she just went all to pieces. Nothing in there. I can't tell if that. Let's see here. Let's see what this is. I don't know if there's anything back here or not, but we'll give it a try. Nope, just the way it's laid out there. Hey, we can see the actual indicator now. We do have a Blood Moon Horde coming in tonight, so it probably won't be too bad, considering, you know, what part of the world we're in and how many zombies we've killed and what day we're on. So that should be all good. All right, come in here. I'm trying to check and see if all this noise. Are you outside? Okay, so they got to be just inside, and I haven't got to them just yet. Okay, we're far enough into this video now that I'm going to go ahead and mention what I wanted to mention real quick, but of course, I wanted to get far enough into the video to make sure that the appropriate people saw it. I waited until day 3 video of this to do this, but I'm going to give away a copy of 7 Days to Die, a license key for the PC, on Steam. This has been gifted on behalf of our very own Sadistic Angel, so everybody can say thank you to her. Now, I waited until this specific video to do this because on YouTube, anytime you start a brand new series, the first day video, the very first video always brings in a whole lot more viewers. It just does. People want to stop by and check it out. Hey, what's up, Roger? By the second day, you end up with a decent decline of viewers. You're like, okay, I didn't like this, I'm not going to go check it out. And then by the third day is when you kind of get down to the core audience of how many people are actually going to be watching the series. So I waited till day 3 to do this giveaway so that I could possibly give it to somebody who's actually watching. Now, this is going to be real easy. You don't have to jump through a lot of hoops to be able to win these. I don't like doing those kind of giveaways, but you do have to be subscribed, obviously. And all you have to do, leave a like on the video, just like normal, and make sure you're subscribed, and then just leave a comment down below and say, hey, Cap, I'd love to win it. I think that's something I want to have in my life. And, you know, just basically leave me a comment. And then I'm going to do a random drawing based on just the comments. That's all you have to do. Nice. Got a pistol, some bullets, and some chili. I don't think we had a pistol on us, so that's good. That is definitely good. These, we're just going to scrap those. We're going to scrap those, scrap that. Get rid of some stuff that's in our inventory that we don't absolutely have to have on us. So that's it. That is the giveaway that we're going to be doing. This is a way of saying thank you. And again, thank you to Sadistic Angel for giving us the key to do this. It's very, very kind of her. So everybody do make sure you tell her thank you. And yeah, so, oh, there is something back there. So that's it. And what I'm going to do is this video is going to go up on Friday. And so I'm going to wait until Saturday, and then I'm going to do the random drawing. So here's how it's going to work. You leave a comment, like I said, and I'm going to respond to your comment and say, hey, congratulations, you won. Email me with your information, basically so that I can send you the key in an email. And then you'll just paste it into Steam, and ta-da, the game is yours. But I can't just leave it open-ended, never ever, you know, picking somebody differently if nobody else does anything, nobody else responds. So here's the deal. After I announce the winner, I'm going to post it in the video description down below as well, so you can see who won. And you only have 24 hours to respond to say, yes, I actually do want it, and email me. If after 24 hours you haven't responded and I haven't heard anything back from you, I'm going to pick another winner. So if you see, you know, hey, 3 days later you finally actually noticed that I wrote you and said that you won, well, I'm sorry, but it went too long. I can't do that. It's got to go to somebody who's active and watching this. So you got 24 hours to respond. If you don't respond, I'm going to pick somebody else. If after 24 hours they haven't responded, then I'm going to pick somebody else. And eventually we'll go down the line until somebody finally does respond. And, you know, we can scrap that one, scrap this one, and take that one. Got some military gloves. We can wear those and then scrap those. We got it. That's nice. Okay, so these military gloves are not as good as the ones we had, I don't think. Let me see. Now okay, so these are level 2. We'll go ahead and scrap those. Just to kind of clear up a little bit of space for our inventory. Got a bunker buster. This will be good for things against stone, but we're not going to do it against a level 1 stone axe. Obviously, we can't. So, there you have it. That is going to be my good deed of the day, is giving one of you guys a chance to win the game. And hopefully, you know, it's somebody who'll get it who really wants to play the game. Maybe somebody who's been wanting to play it for a long time and maybe just couldn't quite pull the trigger to be able to get it themselves. So, there we have it. That should be nice and good fun. I should be able to just drop down here without taking any damage. And I think this house is looted. So, we need to head back to the casa. We'll go back out the door we came here. We got a few more empty jars. We can go down here and refill. We can get back over to the house and call it good. Oh, hold on. We forgot to check the garage. And we could take apart this car. Let's see. We don't need the pistol on us right now. We could take apart this car as well. We can get a little bit of work on it here. Alright, that is good to go. Alright, let's see here. Which is going to be easiest to get into? Oh, front door. Make sure there's nothing's going to fall in on us. Alright, see if there's anything in here at all. Looks like there's a small bag in the back. Come on, something good. An empty jar. Well, I'm glad we checked that before we ran down to the water. So, we are quite encumbered, but no big deal. So, let's run over here, get all this water filled up, and get back home. Alright, so we've made it back home. We are very much encumbered. We're going to do a bunch more things that we need to get done before this horde actually shows up. But for the starters, let's go ahead and get the bottle of water going here. We can cook all 34 of those. That'll definitely help out. We don't have any other thing raw on us we need to cook or clean. Let's see. Let's put a couple more pieces of wood in there. Just keep it going for a little while. Now, we need to go down and drop off a few things in our chest of crap to go to the trader, of stuff that we can definitely sell that we don't need right now. And I'm sure I could already see it in the comments from people and be like, hey, by the way, Cap, you should have hung on to this and you should have hung on to that because you could have sold those and etc. Yeah, I completely understand. I get that. I'm going to get rid of stuff into this little chest here that I can sell, or I could use it for crafting or something along those lines. Alright, in an effort to try and keep the videos a little bit shorter maybe, we did some moving things around. We came inside the house, which all we did was just go inside this room, cleared out a bunch of this crap here. We moved our bedroll over here, so maybe it'll help things keep from spawning in, and so we don't die over here. Built a couple chests. We got one with is going to be weapons and tools. We got one with crafting supplies. We're going to put all our stuff that we used to kind of put other things together. And then we got one which is going to be food and water. We moved everything that we had from inside the barn, inside that storage chest over here, and everything that wasn't necessarily crafting-wise out of the box going to the trader. Here, let's put this over here. And we cleared up some different space in our inventory. So we are good to go. And like I said, I know I cut out a little bit in here, but all I did was I broke in the window, cleared out the bags that was here, which you get you get some cobblestone rocks from these big blue bags, which I mentioned last time in the video and I said it incorrectly. These bags right here, these little concrete bags here, you get concrete mixed from those, and those big blue bags right there, you get cobblestone, which you can use to make flagstone, which we'll eventually do some upgrading stuff right now. But since the house is the house is going to be our home and the barn is our base, what we need to do next is we need to get over. Let's see, we still got 50 arrows, we got some bullets on us. We got some shotgun rounds. I'm not worried about ammo as far as what we need to do next with the Horde. How much wood do we have on us? Decent chunk of wood. So I want to start being able to make some spikes, and so I can start kind of holding off the Horde a little bit. I need to make some more frames. Let's see. Wood frames we can make. Let's see. We got 3 now. Let's make 12. That won't use too much of our wood, and that way we can use it for having our Horde beatdown zone. I am going to beat down that ladder a little bit. We got this over here, which yeah, we want to make sure we can move kind of across here. But with these, let me see, where's all our frames? Down here? Okay. Those go pretty quick. See, I can't go one lower than this without it being all wonky and stuff. So I want to be able to have an area in which I can get out and about over the Horde and be able to shoot down on them. So let's beat down these rails real quick. Alright, that didn't take too terribly long. Well, now we won't be able to put any right there because we got these weird frames. I'm seeing if we can maybe... Let's see, I can jump down here a little bit. Maybe, just maybe, it'll let me put it now because they still got those weird wooden things here. There's just these little, I think it's this size right here. Let's see if we can do this without completely destroying everything we have here. Plus we could use the extra wood, make some additional spikes, but let's see if this will get rid of just this one little spot here. This has been kind of a discombobulated series here, or discombobulated episode so far. I'm kind of like all over the place, and it's just, you know, I apologize if I seem like I'm kind of lost my wits here. I promise I'm all on board with what's going on. Just, I don't know, just having a moment here. Happens to everybody. Okay, so we can scooch over here now, and we should be able to put these frames right on the very edge. Like that. That's where generally was going. We need to break that one apart. But we can't get up there just yet, so let's see. We can do like this. Pick you up. And if we break apart some more of these, see, I need to be able to get to where I can kind of go out and I can shoot down and around. And I want to eventually knock down this rail too. Well, I can do that right now while I'm just standing here talking about it. And then I can start connecting some of these. And this ladder, I don't ever go up and down anywhere at the moment, so I'm not too terribly worried if I end up having to bust it apart. But at least this will give us a little bit of wood, and it'll give us a spot we can go back and forth when we need to be able to get different angles from wherever the Horde is at. You know what? That might be load bearing. I'm gonna leave that one alone just in case here. That one could be a little bit more load bearing than I would prefer. We can put it like this though, and that'll definitely help out with it. And I need to bust it apart. See, I need to be able to get one right over here, but the way this is kind of sitting now is going to be kind of stupid. So this may actually work out as far as what we want it to do for now. And we'll just try not to fall in this hole. Yeah, this is definitely the ugliest thing that's ever been created in this game, but we can kind of go back and forth and, you know, fall down this hole and land right inside the zombie horde and be like, oh my god, I can't believe we just did that. But, you know, it is what it is. But we could do... Let's see if it'll even let... No, we can't do that. Yeah, I'm not going to bust apart this because that whole area will come tumbling down. What I need to do next, though, is I need to go ahead and beat down the bottom part of this ladder. And then what if I need to get back up there, I can just kind of nerd pull my way up a little bit right before the Horde shows up, because that's what this is going to be for anyway, it's just Horde. So this will keep them from being able to get up there with us. Okay. I should be able to climb up. Okay. Yeah, just in case, and I'll do what I always do, is like right before the Horde starts, and throw one up there, just kind of throws off their pathfinding. And we've been fortunate so far that nothing else has kind of showed up, and you know, if we absolutely had to, we can jump over here, we can shoot down, because they'll run back and forth here, probably beat down this door for me. If I had to, I could get out here. Yeah, I got plenty of room to run. I'm not too worried about them getting up here with me. And again, this is on day 3 Horde. I'm not too terribly worried about a lot of things showing up here. So this isn't too terribly bad. Let's see, did everything finish cooking that I had going on over here? Yes, and I got everything out of here. Okay, good to go. Yeah, there's some more concrete mix I can totally get here in just a little bit too. That's pretty much it for what we're going to do for now. Let me see, if I could go ahead, well, this is like going to be a couple pieces here. The way this is all lined up, I definitely don't want to screw all this up. I'm wondering, you know what? We're going to go ahead and try this here. I want to make sure I can bust this apart. This should probably break here in just a second. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, let's make another stone axe. I don't have any plant fibers on me. Those were all over at the house. Okay, well, of course I don't have what I need with me. Let's go out here. We can get plant fibers right outside the window. There we go. Stone axe we can craft. That should give us a level 2, which we're not going to use to put that mod on or anything, but at least it'll be a level 2, so it's definitely better than this. Scrap that. That'll give us one more piece of rock, and we are good to go. And ta-da! We got a little bit stronger weapon than we originally had. Okay, so we got our axe put back together. We're back inside the barn. The one thing that's weird is like being able to try and climb up in something like this is that everything is kind of weird as the way the blocks are. It's hard to get up and down just because everything is a quarter block. Everything's a half block like this. Trying to build on top of it is making life really difficult for me. That little container that's right down there makes life difficult. Put you right in there, and now I can run back and forth, and I'm not too terribly worried about it. And again, if I need to, I can just come over here, you know, or pull my way back up over here and get inside right up there. And then I can hide out here, be able to shoot things around. So yeah, we are pretty much good to go. We're gonna need to make some torches in here, but at least we got the headlamp, so that'll light things up. I'm not too terribly worried about that. I think we got all the pigs that were in the barn. I think we killed all the pigs that were in here. We have a few more running. We have quite a few running around inside the house. Let me see if I close that. That might force them to try and come around. Let's see, last time a zombie created a door there, and they created one right over here. You know what? Let's go ahead and help them out a little. Alright, helped them out. Now they can get in here. More or less, is if I force them to come in through one of these, like an open spot there, this window there, the door they made over there, then maybe, just maybe, they'd be less likely to destroy everything on their own accord. So yeah, we're pretty much done is what we can do today. Let's see if I can jump up here, pick you up. There we go. And yeah, so we got these little step system we got going on here, and we are good to go. These in here. Well, no, I better, you know what? Yeah, we'll leave all this down here. We don't need our stone axe on us right now. We'll keep all this stuff. We technically don't need the torch with us right now. We could actually place it like on the wall over here because we don't need that as a weapon anymore. So let's do that. Let's put this down right here. Okay, that's not at all what I wanted to do, but sure, why not? That works. But allow us to kind of organize our toolbar down here a little bit better. Need to make some more frames just in case. Got some more stuff we can put over in the chest of places to go, but at least we're kind of organized now, so I'm not too terribly worried about it. But in the meantime, what we're going to do is just going to hang out here and wait for the horde to show up. We got a good little spot. We can get an angle all the way into the hallway here. If they run around that direction, we can run over here, jump over and shoot down on them. So I think we're okay. I'm not too worried about this horde. So let's just wait for them to show up and see what happens. Alright, and there is the bell to, you know, hopefully we'll see how many actually show up here. I'll fall down the ladder, because that's exactly what I wanted to do at the very beginning here. Okay, so we already got a couple showing up right over there. Let's see which direction they go. If they're going to go around the long way or not. And I'd be curious as to how many showed up here. We had 2 whole zombies show up in the horde. Are you over there beating on my concrete bags? Hey, there's probably a better way to get to me here. There we go. Let's shoot Sylvie right in the face. We missed that one here. Be careful. We got these weird little quarter blocks here. We definitely don't want to accidentally walk off and fall down there. Hey, we got 3 zombies this time at least. Hey, we may even have some more. It sounds like there's more beating on over there. Sylvia is temporarily down and back up again. She can take it like a champ. And she's down for good. But we got a skill point. Shoot old Tom in the head. Roger's just, oh, he just took one right in the face. Missed that one. Yeah, I'm not too worried about having too big of a horde this time. Oh, goody, y'all are inside my... Uh-oh. No. Did not see that coming. Uh-oh. Hey, how about you don't do that? Uh-oh. Yep, didn't see that coming. I didn't see them. Oh, man, that is interesting. I did not see that happening here. Roger, you're too smart for your own good, man. How about you don't do that anymore? Yep. Okay, so, let's see here. Yeah, check it out. We got to test out how smart the zombies are, and right at the moment they are slightly smarter than I am. Pick these up right here so they can't just jump right over to me the easiest way possible. You gonna jump up here? It's a good way to get beat down, son. Okay, I don't think they can make that jump just yet. I definitely don't want to risk it a little bit. Hey, no, what? I did not mean to do that. I scrolled too far on my little menu here. Old Tom's turned into a crawler. I don't know where he's going. He's like, somebody help me. And now where are you going? Roger. Oh, we missed. Okay, come back up here. Oh, we missed again. That's just tragic. Okay, he's out. Ooh, we got a loot bag over there too. I wonder if I can get to that really fast like. Okay, let's drop down here. Can we get it? Yep, we can get it. Alright, we got something interesting, baby. Yeah, pick that one up and see where everybody else is. Okay, let's go this direction and see if we can't lure them over here a little bit. Nice, we finally got a loot bag drop here. Okay, what are y'all doing over there? Careful, careful, don't do anything stupid and fall down there. Hey, come over here. I need to do some adjustments on this little end here next time. Where are y'all at? You know what? Let's go this way. Force them to go into a completely different area. See if I can figure out wherever they are at here. Hey, there's one right there. Can hit you right in the head. Oh, you moved on that one. No big deal. Okay. Tom, stand still. You got... Oh, you're going to try and just beat down the dumpster? Alright, well, you keep doing that. What in the holy hell? Okay, no, where did you go? There you are. You come right over there. Okay, finally hit you. I swear sometimes it seems like it's kind of random. That one was right at him here. Okay. We're going to run out of arrows here, basically. Okay, what the hell is going on here? I know I didn't miss that one there. We got a few of these bullets so we can work on a couple headshots. Alright, well that's the first wave. That one didn't go too terribly well for me. I didn't really get hit or anything. I think I got hit once, no big deal. They did figure out how to pathfind to me, but I'm pretty sure that's about it. Now I can get the rest of my arrows that I missed. I have to make a lot more because there was some sucking going on. I'm not gonna try and sugarcoat it. I was missing quite a few times. That's something I'm not a fan of, missing that many times here. See if I can get these real quick. I saw another one over there too. I can't believe I didn't even think about them coming in here. Let's see, I could pick that one up. Just to kind of throw them off a little bit more, but that seems to be it. Okay, well, we definitely know what we need to work on for the next one. We'll see if we end up with a new horde on the next day or not. If we're going to be, every other day, every third day, who knows. But I guess that's going to be it for this video. If anything else happens, which I'm not assuming it's going to, then we'll pick up. You'll see that here, and if not, then we'll just start off in the next video on the next day. Anyway, thank you guys so much for all your support. You guys are fantastically awesome. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe if you're not already so you don't miss out on future videos. Thank you guys so much for your time. You have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later.